Kami akan kembali.
But the marksman is gonna be Clint, whereas their team is actually
Oh
very
my God,
aggressive.
Bane.
Oh,
Last pick Bane. This is actually the first. Oh, they
never mind.
changed.
Gatot Kacha is a much better pick with Hayabusa and Clint on the enemy team, along with Karina. That taunt is gonna be very, very powerful for that team. Every time they want to jump into the fight, they are gonna taunt them. Gatot Kacha is gonna be there to slow and taunt, and it's gonna stop Karina right on his tracks, with Clint playing not as the aggressive marksman but more of a defensive with the smoke and the passive from the his pistol.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be a very hard fight for Team SAIYAN instead. MYA may actually get the first game here if they use Gatot Kacha correctly on this game.
Gatot Kacha. Gatot Kacha is actually the heroes inspired by the Indonesia.
The Indonesian mythical legend.
Yeah. Like, well, we actually got some Gatot Kacha show yesterday.
We saw the Nari Kecak.
Yeah.
Nari Kecak from Bali. There was Gatot Kacha.
I heard
also.
yesterday is also your national day.
Yeah. Yesterday
Congratulations.
was a national holiday indeed.
All right, we are in the games, man. Let's take a look. T-Sin,
And Team SAIYAN.
Zion. It's going to be, it seems like they're just going to send Clint into the mid lane. And
With Clint gonna be playing in mid as well against MYA, and Karina is gonna start off at the jungle first with the Cho and Minister actually being at bottom lane. So this might be interesting because Hayabusa is gonna be pushing mid alone with no mid yet. Gatot Kacha might actually go mid, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Gatot Kacha at bot lane might be a better choice right now.
yes. Take a look in the middle first. I think Clint might have to put the pressure on. That's going to be a 3v1 fight around here. Just trying to zone him out. Do not let him near the creep.
Yeah, the whole problem is that if Hayabusa is going to go against Gatot Kacha, that is actually a bad choice. Lapu Lapu would be a better matchup against Hayabusa right at top lane, and they can just keep farming and farming and farming. Whereas if you're going to go against Gatot Kacha, Hayabusa can easily farm better instead of Gatot Kacha having to deal with the fact that he's a tank. He doesn't have that much damage against Hayabusa.
Yes. Seems like they team Malaysia Juniors have some rotation to the bottom lane. It seems like they don't want to let their off lane alone over there. Here we go, Malaysia Junior just going to take the blue first, and that belongs to Saber. Going straight to the bottom lane, there might be a team fight around here. Clint. What do you think about the middle lane? Who is going to come out alive from this lane? Clint or?
As long as there's no ganks coming along, Clint should have this game. But we're going to see Karina trying to gank MYA at least, trying to stop her from her tracks. But this could be interesting as well. What I need to note is that there was no Harley.
Take a look. That might be the first big team fight in this game. Started off. Oh, some fight here, but the camera is not on there. Jones inside, still saying in the bush though. The 4v4. They all retreat back to the tower for Team MY Junior. Hankus. That was close, man. What happened, actually?
They had to play safe. Aurora was overextending, and there was Cho. There was also Minister. They are really, really good fighters with Karina already having her ult, having her third skill already. So they had to go back. They can't force that fight because they will lose. You will just feed Karina. And if Karina is fed, that's just basically GG from early minutes.
Holy moly. Is that hero actually that strong, Karina?
Yeah, because we saw him destroying a lot of players right into the mid game. But we're going to see the turtle contest right here. And Mr. Assassin is not going to let this go, even though there's Cho kicking right away with the first blood. Karina getting the first blood, but Aurora with the refrag right there, and Minister is trying to push in. Oh, HP, Lapu Lapu.
Quite lows already for too easy for Jab. That is actually the first team fight, and it's a trade 1-for-1. And Turtle has been slain by Team Malaysia Junior. That is a big point in this game, isn't it?
And Mr. Assassin here having the gold advantage right now with almost, how much is that? 1,000, almost 1,900 gold. This might actually prove fruitful.
Like 150 gold each, right?
Yeah, that's actually 2 items that you can buy.
That's true.
So that's a lot. That's a lot for Team Mr. Assassin coming into this game right now. However, Team SAIYAN can still come back. This is just 1,000 gold difference. They can still keep farming. Hayabusa is still atop, going against Gatot Kacha.
I just want to see some fight here at the top lane. Oh, that is more like a greeting over there, Kucha. Clean's getting ganked here by Sabers. But he got away with a regeneration. Might come back.
He also wasted that flicker there trying to survive that fight because they had to, with the ulti from Saber, that was really horrible. It was just 2-second stun lock and everybody just could deal a lot of damage with MYA there as well. Now, the items is actually proving fruitful for MYA. MYA actually getting a lot of items just farming at mid right now.
MYA is one of the best marksmen in the game, in my opinion. I have played her a lot, but I feel like her second skill is a bit too. Look at that, the team fight first stun coming out by Cho, and what a good initiation by Cho. That is actually the first time that we see Cho active in this game.
Yeah. And Cho being very disruptive to the team is making MYA having a hard time trying to deal with the crowd control they already have right now. And as you can see here, Karina might actually play aggressive. With the spin, Lapu actually beating Karina there, but not gonna fight that one because Cho was already standing by. But Minister might actually try to push. There you go with the ice, but Cho with the kick and instantly destroyed by Cho right there.
That one, the base dive. It seems like Lapu is going to be the next one, waiting for his teammates. And here he comes the Saber, slashing all down, dropping quite low for Hunkers. Gonna retreat, come back in for too easy, but just such a big team fight right from the start. 5 minutes in, all dropping quite low, and that has been slain. Joe finally goes down. And here we go, the fight's not even all yet. Solo comes in, and they just gonna retreat back to the tower.
And Saber there played actually pretty well because he had the time to kill, I think that was Cho, because Cho was overextending. He was trying to save Karina that was playing a bit too deep, but Hayabusa right here is gonna go straight into Garokacha's face, but only able to do that much.
Yeah, man. Woo, what a big team fight at the bottom lane, isn't it? It seems like Team SAIYAN is trying to play super aggressively toward Team MYA, such as like diving in the tower like that.
Yeah, and they have been fighting for a lot. We've seen Aurora with the good stun lock, but her stuns aren't doing so well. She's not stunning the players she needs to stun. And the Lord has already been spawned, so we might see it contested in less than a minute or so.
Man, let's take a look at the bottom lane. They might fight at the river once again for that Kong. Dropping quite low, sorry. Who's gonna get his team SAIYAN got in, and they're just gonna continue the fight right after. Now here we go, the Joe MYA solo down for the first one, and there goes a hard carry. And now it's just gonna go for more. It seems like Team SAIYAN getting a lot of confidence right there in the middle of the team fight. Team DX just blinked away. It's 2 minutes cooldown right there. 4-2 game score, and the fight is just over with the victory of that turtle too.
Yeah, Saber was overextending way too much right there. I don't know why he was there. I don't know why he tried to solo kill, even though there's 4 people right on Turtle. The Turtle has just been slain, and he tried to spark a war that they can't finish, and they had to pay for that.
That is very good point of view. Is actually seeing the same. It's just not. I'm not sure what happened. Now look at the top, and they just gonna dive in again. It seems like that MYA still farming. They might have to save. Oh, Lapu might get dived in on this game. I don't know what Team SAIYAN really focus on the bottom lane. They're trying to destroy this one.
And Minister and Cho right now still at the bottom. There's 4 people. Clint is actually still in the jungle, but we might actually see a gank into the mid. Cho already has his ultimate up, should be, and MYA might be an easy target right here with Clint just right behind them, dealing the damage. But never mind, they're gonna go bot again. We might actually see another fight bot. Cho, missed the dash. Gonna meet with the knockup, gonna kick right away. Karina is right there at the killing spree for Karina. 3-0 right now for his score. Lapu tries to get away from that fight, and Minister has to run away.
Seems like they are happy with that 1 kill, but they're just going to commit more since team MYA have to fight 4v5. So there might be another team fight. It seems like Garokacha coming in from the sideway, trying to defend the tower, but nope, he cannot do anything. The tower goes down. He's just going to go back and find the turret. I'm sorry. That is actually called a turret.
No, it's actually called a turret. It's actually called a turret.
Yeah, I was like tower all the time. What happened to me?
And of course, they're gonna get the crab right on the river right now. But we might actually see my Mr. Assassin having to get lured here if they want to come back from
Yes.
this disadvantage coming into the fight because they've been losing. Show has been very destructive, and they might want to ban Show on the next game if Mr. Assassin loses this one.
Oh, some
Look at the
fight
damage
happening
from
here.
Karina.
In the middle lane once again, tanking a lot of damage for that Minotaur, and now he might have to blink out. Slow down. But having a blink like that, I think he should have saved his blink for initiation. I don't know.
Yeah, but Aurora actually blinked out right on time, and she threw her ulti on the floor to stop Minister, and I think there's a waste of time because now Team SAIYAN can actually go and try to contest Lord with Aurora not having her ult, and that is gonna be a problem for Mr. Assassin.
Diving to the top lane over there, still staying inside the bush. Ooh, nothing happened. It seems like Team MYA focus on the Lord, but they're trying to come back with that way.
Yeah, they're trying to control that river area where Lord is actually spawning. As you can see, Cho and Mr. Minister is already standing by, waiting for teams from Mr. Assassin just to pass by so they can gank and caught them off guard. And Hayabusa is actually soloing the turtle right now. And as you can see, Gatot Kacha with the taunt actually very successful at being able to run away. But Clint and Hayabusa managed to get the turtle.
I feel like this game pace is a little bit too slow, but it's really action-packed as we already reached 10 minutes. We still have a lot of towers happening around there. Now they get around 5v5 might be Lord. It's still healthy. Right now, I don't think MY Junior or Mystery Assassin can afford to lose Lord.
Yeah, because if they lose, oh, look at this Show with the kick again, right to Lapu. Lapu has been slain. Gatot Kacha is actually still there, but he can't do anything to stop that one, and Saber is actually on a very horrible corner.
Yeah, Team Trader, Joe diving in, they didn't even care about the tower, they smacked him down. Saber gonna be the next one, and that is 8-3 with the tower. They're forward for it. They're gonna get one more tower. I mean the turret. I'm sorry.
And they actually got the kill as well. They might actually get, again, the second turret coming into this game, and they might get Lord after this because 2 triple dead from the enemy team. And look at the Hayabusa just diving in and running back away with the turret. Gonna get destroyed on the turret. Lapu tries to defend it, but MYA actually getting one down.
Seems like MYA is the one who's holding the team together at the moment. The fact that she is the most farm heroes in Team MYJR is just that I think MYA players are so under pressure right now.
Yeah, because she's been the one killing Show over and over, and I think that is an issue right now.
Not a good game for Saber as he scored like 1-5-2, man. On 2 assists, dive for 4 times. I feel like his position needs to be if they don't want to come back in this game.
Saber has been overextending. He's been offside. That is a problem. He's been in a position where his teammates cannot back him up for the fight, even though he can initiate well, but that's pretty much it. He's been getting kicked around by Joe. He's been ultimating, using his ultimate for himself, and that is a problem. And now Gatot Kacha actually trying to scout into the Lord, seeing if they're taking it, but Show is actually right at mid, pushing along with Karina, and Lord hasn't been contested yet. It's been 12 minutes already.
The top tier 3 turret is dropping quite low. If they lose the top tier 3 turret, it's gonna be really hard for Team Mystery Assassins to come back. Now here we go, they're just trying to farm some ancient creeps. And this is a time where you cannot stay alone already. You need to stick as 5. If you are missing in a team fight, your team will lose definitely.
Yeah, even when you're sticking, you guys still lose. You might still be. Oh, look at the Hayabusa just jumping alone. Look at the damage, dealing a lot of damage right into Aurora. Minotaur trying to jump in. Gatot Kacha is still there, and look at that. Saber getting caught again with the kick, and Karina right there to follow it up with the double kill after killing one more person. Gatot Kacha was down, and Hayabusa getting killed right there with the ultimate. Oh my, and triple kill by Karina.
Yes,
Nice
I definitely, the basic player of that team fight is actually Minotaur. Like he's over there, he's scared, he breaks the formations of Team MYJR, and he makes his hard carry go in so easy. And that means, you know, like killing one by one, that's pretty much a man. Now let's take a look at the last team fight first. They already take down the mid-tier 3, but this is going to be the last team fight. Lapu trying so hard to defend his throne. Now here we go, dropping quite low. They're going to get a time to first. Finally goes out, has lane. It's still in this game for Team MYJR. Now this is going to push out. They have to push out and try to get some Lord, maybe something to come back in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, the problem is that they didn't try to contest Lord instead when everybody was down.
Yeah,
there was been a really good idea. Now, Mr. Assassin is actually taking Lord instead, and there would have been a really great price to pay coming from Team SAIYAN. But can they actually do this? Because now Hayabusa is right at top lane. They can just disrupt him right away using their ultimate to get 5 people all at once. But Hayabusa isn't even looking at Lord. Lord has been slain by Mr. Assassin with no contest whatsoever.
Getting fatter and fatter. Enemy team called out the Lord, and the Lord is in the middle. So I'm pretty sure that team MYA is going to push out the lane and let Lord do the job in the middle.
So seeing that Lord is going to be pushing mid, we're going to see Team SAIYAN just turtling back, playing on the defensive, trying to kill that Lord first before they push back again. Because mid on the Mr. Assassin already is down.
Big AOE spell coming out from the both side. Now here go down to the tier 2 turret. Comes down, coming from the back line. Hayabusa is ready to go in for his ultimate. Split it all out. A lot of illusions. What a good tank from that Minotaur. You know, to take a lot of damage. Now finally goes out. Carry. This might be the miracle of Team MYJR. Who is going to get the game won? Now 2 downs already. If they want to win, they have to win it right here, right now. Taking down the turret tier 3. Now here we go, the turret is going to be the throne. They have to do what it takes. Defend this one. Killing sprees already for MYA. The only one. Joe got 1 kill. But can he get away from that? And that's going to be, oh my god.
This might be a comeback. This might be a comeback. Look at that super minion pushing on bot lane. This might be a comeback because Clint just got 1. Still get the second, but never mind. Team SAIYAN lost that game with the amazing comeback.
What the hell? That
was awesome.
Yeah.
That was great.
First game of the day, and we already got a great game. What a good way to begin the day with.
Yeah, that was an awesome comeback coming from Mr. Assassin. They just jumped back there and look at that, the MVP Clint. But
look at that.
Oh my god, MYA was doing so well. He was just zoning out everybody with his slow.
What do you think is a mistake of Team SAIYAN just now?
Team SAIYAN, the problem was that when they tried to jump in,
funny when that Saber playing like shoot, they still can come back, and he just only do 1 time.